Hi, Blake from Football Boots at Koruke, and today we're going to review the brand new Tiempo Legacy. We've got Luke over here to test these boots for us. Now the Tiempo Legacy is the scaled down boot to the Tiempo Legend 5, and I'm pretty sure it's one of the best value for money boots on the market, so let's find out if it's any good. So in terms of aesthetics and design, I'm really not a big fan. Now this is the new Electro Flare Tiempo Legacy. It's the same colorway as the Tiempo Legend 5, and it's sort of dark anthracite, really dark grey color. I would have preferred it in a black color. Got a black swoosh on both sides of the boot, and the Volt yellow graphic on the heel is actually a nice little touch, but I would have preferred it in black. But overall, design wise, it's definitely a unique color for the Tiempo Legend. I don't know if any of you out there will be a fan of this colorway. Please leave a comment below if you love or hate this colorway. So hover size up was a perfect fit for me in the Legend 5. You should definitely expect the same with the Legacy. For a snug fit, go true to size. This is definitely a boot you should try before you buy. Width-wise, the Tiempo range is great for every foot type, whether it be narrow and flat or wide and high. The Legacy range uses the X1.1 last, originally seen on the HyperShield Phantom, which was really wide in the forefoot and narrow in the toe box. So again, this is definitely a boot you should try before you buy. So in terms of break-in, like most leather football boots, breaking these boots in should not take long at all. The only thing to note is that the leather, being stiffer than K-leather, should take a bit more time to fully loosen up, but overall, breaking these boots in will be a breeze. So equipped with high-graded calf leather. The leather on this boot, on the Legacy, is not as high quality as what you'd see out of the K-leather on the Legend 5. In saying that, this is calf leather and it's still quite high quality. It's very, it's not as soft as the K-leather seen on the Legend 5, but it certainly is still soft. And as you can see, there is the same stitching pattern seen on the Legend 5 on the Legacy. So really, no major differences in terms of how the boot feels on your feet. So one of the best features to have in a leather boot is some sort of waterproofing technology, just to help the durability of the leather. And the Legacy has the same HyperShield technology seen on the Legend 5. So it's a HyperShield coating. It just covers the leather and makes it more durable over time. So it works well with the stitching. It's going to make this boot last much longer than other standard scaled down leather boots on the market today. So the Tiempo Legacy, like the Legend 5, has the X1.1 last, as I mentioned before, which means it's very wide in the forefoot and very narrow in the toe box. So yes, essentially it's going to fit all foot types in general, and this is the AG edition, so it's going to do great work on AG pitches. You've got several conical hollow studs. They'll do great work reducing that stud pressure on 3G pitches. So protection wise, as you may be aware, this is a leather football boot, so it's going to be a lot better than those very thin and lightweight synthetic boots. So yeah, protection, you're going to get adequate protection, if not the best protection out of any boot on the market. It is a leather boot. It's not super thin, but it's not super thick. It's in between. It's going to be about medium in terms of protection. So Nike's HyperShield technology means this boot will last longer than the previous generation. Leather boots usually last one season before they break down, but this Tiempo should last you much longer, a huge benefit to this version of the Tiempo, as well as the Legacy range. So an additional abrasion panel along the toes will prevent the leather from wearing too much. Another good touch to have on the AG version of the Tiempo Legacy. So what is my overall verdict on the Tiempo Legacy? As I said before in the introduction, I thought it was one of the best value for money boot ranges on the market. It lacks the K-leather seen on the Legend 5 and it lacks the ACC seen on the Legend 5. Has a calfskin leather upper, which is soft but not as soft as the K-leather. There's no really major differences in terms of how it feels. It's still going to get that natural touch on the bull, but as I said before, in terms of fits, it's going to be very wide in the forefoot and very narrow in the toe box, so potentially go half a size up when you're buying these boots. And yes, as I said before, I'm a big fan of the fact that it's cheaper than the Legend 5. It's going to be one of the best value for money boot ranges on the market. I can almost guarantee that. And yes, this is the AG version, so it has hollow studs. It's going to do great work on AG pitches, and it's also got the abrasion panel. So yeah, Nike have thought hard about this, and the leather's going to last a long time on 3G pitches. And yeah, so that is our review of the Tiempo Legacy. Big fan of this one and big fan of this one, so please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you've not done so already, and give this video a like, and we'll see you next time.